Hello the FitFest here, how's it going? Welcome to the final character design analysis video before the release of Sword and Shield. Today we're going to be covering the final 4 remaining characters, basically everyone I haven't talked about. So that's going to cover Chairman Rose, Oleana, his secretary, Professor Magnolia, and finally her assistant, Sonia. We'll start with Chairman Rose, as he's probably the most interesting person to talk about. He's the man who's in charge of the Pokemon League and this whole tournament we're going to be involved in. He looks just like any other sharp, well-dressed businessman, and that's probably because he is. And with that beard, he kind of just reminds me of like a kind-eyed Tony Stark. He also loves hexagons. The pin he's wearing, which is presumably his company logo, is comprised of 2 hexagons and he's got one on his belt buckle. He's wearing a red tie knotted into a rose, which is, obviously because his name is Rose, with a blue sort of crystal stud earring in his left ear. Additionally, he also has a nice shiny gold watch on his left wrist and some very stylish shoes. He also has connections with a couple of the other trainers we've talked about so far in these videos. So number 1 being Leon. He's the man who originally, sponsored Leon and endorsed him, giving him entry to the Pokemon League. So he clearly, has a good eye for talent. The next person we know he's done this to is BD, our rival. And it seems like he has a much closer connection to BD, as BD wears his double hexagon insignia on the back of his jacket, and he's also wearing a gold watch, very similar to the one that Chairman Rose is wearing. However, it doesn't really fit BD very well, it's much too big for him, possibly because it used to belong to an adult, like the chairman. Our second character today is Oleana, and she is Chairman Rose's secretary. Obviously, this gives her a very big connection to him, and in fact, their designs are very similar in many ways. Her eyes are the same shade of green, just more suspicious looking, and overall, she has this red lipstick, blonde, classic look to her. Again, she's pretty fond of hexagons with some big hexagon hoop earrings, and she wears the chairman's other earring on a choker around her throat. Her clothes don't really make a whole lot of sense. I mean, she's got a pencil skirt and some tights, but she's also got like a weird coat, jacket, blouse combination that doesn't really seem to work, plus some sharp heels and the bracelet on her right wrist. Professor Magnolia is our next character, and she's basically just a lovely science grandma. She's got pretty piercing green eyes that look over the top of some nice little triangle glasses that you can find just hanging on a chain at the end of her nose. She's wearing a prism necklace, which is kind of like a Z crystal. It'll be interesting to see what that is. And she has a walking stick with a kind of crow-like Pokémon on it. Plus, she's obviously got that classic lab coat style. So our last character for this video, and the last character that we actually know of so far, is Sonia. She is the granddaughter and assistant to Professor Magnolia, and just like all the other characters in this video, shares green eyes. She's got long ginger hair up in a kind of ponytail, off to one side, and she has some sunglasses just buried into that orange mess. Like some of the other characters today, she loves a certain shape, and the shape that she loves is the heart. She's got them everywhere. She's got them scattered in her hair somehow. I'm not really sure what that's about. She's got them on her bag and on her boots. She's got a nice stylish coat and a big sort of bracelet on her right wrist, which might just be a big watch or something. I don't know. Yeah, for her, there's not really a whole lot to say. But yeah, that's it. That's every single character that's been revealed to us so far, and their design and sort of features of their appearance analysed. If you've missed the others, they'll be pretty easy to find if you just look at my channel and all the things around you right now. And I hope you all enjoy the release of Pokemon Sword and Shield, and I'll see you some other time. Bye.